Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one today. We're talking about Thunder Cavs. The game literally just ended. The Cavaliers ended up getting the win. They snapped the Thunder's 15-game winning streak. They're on their own 11-game winning streak and are 32-4. We're going to talk all about this game because it was absolute cinema. We're going to go through everything here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. Link to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So Thunder versus Cavs, such an amazing hyped up game. The two best teams in the NBA. Two teams, Thunder on a 15-game win streak, Cavs on a 10-game win streak. Cavs with the number one defense, Thunder with the Cavs with the number one offense, Thunder with the number one defense. This game was hyped up to be amazing, and boy was it amazing. It is everything that we asked for in this one. The Cavs ended up getting the win 129 to 122, 32-4. They snapped the Thunder's 15-game win streak. They're on their own 11-game win streak. Just an amazing game, all throughout it. Like starting off the game, the Cavs started off really, really well. The Thunder started hitting some shots. Their defense was going crazy. Things were going really good. The Cavs' depth really helped them a lot, especially in the second quarter. They outscored OKC 37-27. Started hitting some shots. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen were so big in the rest of this game. And then third quarter was insane. Both teams, Thunder put up 43, Cavs put up 41 in the third. And then we get to the fourth quarter, Thunder only scored 20 points. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, even Ty Jerome got in there in the fourth quarter. OKC, Shea and Jada were doing their thing. Hartenstein had a really good game. Casey Wallace had some moments, just wasn't enough. And then Garland hits the layup, and that kind of seals the game. Looking at the box score of this one, it looks very identical and a couple different things. The Thunder shoot 53% from the field. Cavs shoot 52% from the field. Cavs shoot 42% from 3, 15 for 36. OKC shoots 35%, 11 for 31. The Cavs take 10 more free throws in OKC, 27-17, which was a big difference, I felt like, in this game. Where look at the Cavs free throw attempts. Mitchell took 4. Mobley took 7. Garland 2. Jared Allen took 10 free throws in this game. And then Ty Jerome took 4 in this one. Turnovers. The Cavs actually lost the turnover battle, 15-13. The assists, Cavs won 36-35. Look at the rebounds. It was a close rebounding battle in terms of numbers, 41-38. Cavs had 4 more offensive rebounds than OKC did. Fouls, Cavs won the battle, and then the lead changes. They had 30 lead changes in this game. 30. The biggest lead, OKC had a 9-point lead, I think, at one point in the second quarter, I want to say. But it was a tight game throughout the entirety of it. But the Cavs end up surviving, finding a way to do it. The number one offense in the league really showed it. They scored 129 points on an OKC team that is elite defensively. Like 15 3-pointers. Everything was going well. Almost everybody on the court that played for Cleveland, contributed in some way, made some sort of big moment, big shot in this one. The perimeter, even though the perimeter defense for OKC was really good, the perimeter defense for OKC was really, really good. But it was the interior that the Cavs really made their mark. The interior and the free throw line, where the Cavs made their mark, and second chance opportunities as well. That's where the Cavs really did their thing. For OKC, they played a really good game though. Like Shea give you 31, Jado give you 25, 5 and 9. Isaiah Hartenstein had a near triple double. Like some of their shots are falling. They forced turnovers. They didn't get absolutely dominated on the glass from a numbers perspective. It's not like the Cavs hit like 25 threes on them. They played good perimeter defense. They made shots when they needed to make shots. Guys like Shea and J-Dub showed why they're star-level players because they made shots when they needed to. They got some help from some of their role players like Casey Wallace and Aaron Wiggins. It's just they couldn't really stop the interior when they needed to. And they just too many fouls. Shea and Isaiah Hartenstein both had 5 fouls. Casey Wallace had 4 fouls. Then J-Dub and Lu Dort both had 3 fouls as well. So your starting 5, everybody had at least 3 fouls. When you look at the Cleveland side, Mitchell had 4. Wade had 3. And then Evan Mobley had 2. Garland 2. Jared Allen with just 1 foul in this game. Like, the only person that had foul trouble crazy for Cleveland was Donovan Mitchell, and then George Niang had 3. But everyone else wasn't really fouling. So the fouls were a big part of this game. For Cleveland, the big man duo was the game changer. Jared Allen, and also specifically Evan Mobley. Even though Jared Allen had an amazing game, 25, 12, and 6, 3 steals, 9 for 11 shooting, made 7 of his 10 free throws. He was amazing in this one. I feel like Evan Mobley was the real game changer in this one. You know, I've said it, we've talked about all season long how great Evan Mobley has been. And in this game, it showed you how much he can make a difference. 21, 10, and 7, a steal and a block shot, 8 for 13, 5% from the free throw line. Numbers that don't jump off the page insane. You know, really good game, but not like crazy jump off the page type of numbers. But watching the game, the impact he made on both ends was amazing. I mean, defensively, you already know what he's going to do. Defensively, he's amazing. But offensively, just to be able to be another ball handler, to be able to score in the interior where there are a lot of times where he got a mismatch, or there's a time late in the game where he went one on one with Isaiah Hartenstein and got a bucket. You know, the passing ability, the passing IQ of him, the Mobley and Allen duo, so many lobs. You know, they love those plays where Don Mitchell, Darius Garland gets double at the top of the key, give it down to Allen. Allen throws up to Mobley, and then Mobley also had one, threw it up to Allen. Like, just that, the big man alley oop duo was amazing. But Evan Mobley, I feel like, was the real game changer in this. And it was a big, that's been one of OKC's biggest flaws of the year. We all know just because, not even because of anything they can do, it's just their roster. They're not a big team. They don't have a lot of size out there. And Cleveland took advantage of it. Where, again, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley combined for, what, 46 points, 13 boards in this one. So the bigs were really good. Garland had a really solid game, 18 and 7. The bench, Max Strus had a great game, 17, 5 assists, 5 threes. He was amazing in this one. LeVert hit a couple shots. Ty Jerome, 15 points in 12 minutes off the bench, including the fourth quarter. He was great. Started the fourth quarter off really well. I mean, in a game where Donovan Mitchell was 3 for 16. Donovan Mitchell was 3 for 16, had the same amount of assists as fouls, had 11 points in this one. Donovan Mitchell was the tied for the fifth leading scorer on the Cavs for the night, and they won and they beat the Thunder. Like, that's insane. Like, I don't think that's any time in Donovan Mitchell's entire career like he could have a game like that and they still win and beat a good team like the way they did. So that just gives credit to the entirety of this team. Dean Wade even has been phenomenal. 11 points. He hit 3 threes. He's been really good defensively. This team is just clicking on all cylinders right now. This Cavs team. I mean, they're 32 and 4. Like, that's all you really need to say. They're offensively, they're dominating everybody. Everybody's hitting shots. Everybody's confident. They don't need Donovan Mitchell to be a superstar and have to give you 35 points a night for him to win anymore. You have Darius Garland, who's an all-star. Evan Mobley is a game changer. Jared Allen can still do his thing. Max Strus, Dean Wade are really good wings. Ty Jerome is one of the better bench players in the league. Caris LeVert, we know what he can do. The defense is still at a great level. Even with his offensive jump, the defense is still really, really good. So this team is just absolutely phenomenal. And then for OKC, it's not really much to really put your head down about. Shea gave you 31, 5, and 4, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Anytime OKC needed something, Shea did it. J Dub gave you 25, 5, and 9. He had a really good game. He was hitting a lot of big shots. Leo Hartenstein gave you 18, 11, and 8. He tried his best out there. Casey Wallace gave you 15 points. I shot 3 for 3 from 3. Aaron Wiggins gave you 11 points. You know, so it wasn't a bad game at all for OKC. Not at all. One thing that's been a thing within this year is inconsistency of 3-point shooting. We know OKC is not a team that relies a lot on the 3 ball this year, but there's definitely going to be some times they're going to need to knock down the 3. And it's interesting because you have a team on OKC. There's a lot of players on the team that you trust to be 3-point shooters. They're just not having great years. Like Casey Wallace isn't shooting the ball super well statistically. Isaiah Joe's not having a great year shooting the ball statistically. You know, Shea will hit the 3, but he was 1 for 6 today. You're not relying on Shea to hit 3 or 4 threes in a game. You know, Lou Dort is a 40% 3-point shooter, but he's still kind of streaky. And last night or today, he was 1 for 3. So the 3-point shooting still has been a little bit off the mark, but they still been able to win games without it. And then the size, like this really showed that game, the Bucks championship game, the Bucks NBA Cup final game showed Thunder, if they're gonna make a move, get some more size in there. You know, you need either whether it's another backup big or just another 6'8", 6'9" wing they can get. They need some more size out there. That's really the only thing that you can really take advantage of against OKC. But besides that, I mean, they played a great game out there. They just ended up losing. And when you play basketball, there's a winner and there's a loser. But overall, just an amazing game, not only for them, but for the NBA fans like me and everybody watching. Like, just an amazing game between two great teams, a chess match really going on, where it just felt like everything was so like it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna make this certain play? The arena, the vibe of it was amazing. Just everything. This was everything we wanted. Everything that we wanted in a Cavs OKC game is what we got. We got stars showing up, clutch moments, role players hitting big shots, defense, offense, vibe, a close game. We got everything. Everything we wanted. And the funny thing about it is we get to see it again in a couple days. I think in next week they play again. So very excited for that. Cannot wait to watch. And yeah, man, these two teams are absolutely amazing. We might have just gotten a finals preview. We might have just gotten a 2025 NBA Finals preview. Maybe. I know I talked about the Thunder Boston video the other day where I said we just got an NBA Finals preview. This could be it too. Like, it just amazing basketball, cinema, and I love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it a whole lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.